Kentucky Youth Assembly. We all know what it means. But to someone else, it can mean Kentucky Young Advocators, Kentucky Youth in Action, Kentucky Young Activists. And the thing is, all of these are correct. Most of the time, us young people's opinions are ignored and passed by, but this conference gives us a real opportunity to make a difference and have our voices be heard. After I presented my bill last year, I decided I wanted to run for presiding officer. I loved speaking my mind. So a year later, I'm going to do that again. I'm Ria Medina from Lindbergh Middle School running for presiding officer. Before I begin my first and main platform, you need to know something about me. I have 5 animals that I adore and most are rescued, and I was absolutely appalled when I learned that Kentucky is ranked 4th worst in the nation regarding animal protection laws and animal welfare. I believe we should make our laws stronger, and if I'm elected, I will make sure to host more drives supporting rescues like I've done before. My next platform is about our two-legged friends. An average of 800 people die from suicide every year, and a lot of those people are minors. This is a very important topic because one of the leading causes of suicide is bullying, and bullying is preventable. I've never even met my guidance counselor, and I think we should have to meet with a guidance counselor once every few months because sometimes when a person's debating suicide, it isn't obvious. My final topic for today is litter. Most natural areas have litter somewhere in them, and this is very important to me because I love nature and I hate trash in parks. I would love to set up some park cleanups if elected. Next time you see someone looking upset, be kind. Next time you see a piece of litter on the ground, pick it up. And next time you see an animal, love it. Thank you.
The Oxford Dictionary defines the word home as a place where one lives permanently, especially as a member of a family or household. I define the word home as a place that makes me feel at ease. Some people only know the word home as the dictionary defines it. Currently, there are 5,789 people in Kentucky without a home. Addressing the unhoused crisis is my first platform. Hi, my name is McKenna Allen, and I am involved in many service organizations in my school and community. I love playing volleyball, but most of all, I love helping people, and that's why I want to be your next presiding officer. Helping people has always been something that drives me. That's why my friends and I went to the Aaron McNeil Center, our local food pantry. We served over 450 meals in our town. The experience of serving left me deeply changed. It reminded me how easy it is to take basic needs for granted and how important it is to be a part of the solution for those without a place to call home. Many children experience a different kind of homelessness, growing up in the foster care system without a permanent home and or family to call their own. As of November of this year, there were 8,742 children in foster care in Kentucky alone. Our community has a volunteer organization called Joy Closet that provides for foster families and helps when a child is removed from their home. If elected as presiding officer, I would work to help communities develop organizations similar to Joy Closet. Together, we can make Kentucky a place where everyone has a home, not just in the dictionary, but in their hearts. I'm ready to lead with a purpose, serve with the heart, and make a difference. And remember, McKenna's Drive will help us thrive.
Hello, I'm Jensen Lang, and I'm representing Orange County Middle School, and I'm running for presiding officer for KYA 2026. I've been attending KYA for 2 years now, and I've enjoyed every second of it. I cannot wait to do it all again this year and next year, hopefully as your presiding officer. My campaign centers around my 3 major platforms. My first major platform is community service. This is a big deal for me as I live in a smart community where everybody knows everybody. One thing I have done is I have volunteered at my local animal shelter. My community is where I have given the majority of my time, specifically at Adopt Me Bluegrass Animal Shelter. Some things that I've done at Adopt Me Bluegrass is play with the animals and clean the house. My second major platform is knowing the substance abuse in my community. Substance abuse can affect families and people, and every person matters, no matter how old or how young. My third major platform is reducing school lunch. When kids have a healthy meal, they focus better, behave better, and show up more often. Reducing school lunch ensures no kids have to choose between hunger and learning. Go the whole lane way. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lucy Williams, and I'm running for your next Y Club presiding officer. I love playing volleyball, volunteering in my community with my local Y Club, spending time with my family, and my blue healer, Lily. When I first joined Y Club, I didn't fully realize the power of this organization. It's more than just writing or debating bills. It's learning to lead, to listen, and to use your voice for something big for our communities. This is exactly why when Lucy leads, we succeed. If elected, I promise to lead with passion, purpose, and create a space where everyone feels encouraged and inspired to participate, starting with my 3 platforms. First, let's discuss one of Kentucky's Commonwealth issues, accessibility to driver's licensing offices. You are a student, and one day you want to go get your driver's license. Currently, multiple students are forced to travel outside of their county, missing an entire day of school to take their permit and driver's test. Not only does this affect academics, but also athletics and extracurricular activities. This also affects senior citizens that are most comfortable driving in their local community. I will network with the county and state officials to solve this issue and bring driver's licensing offices back to local communities. Next, I'd like to focus on food insecurity, an issue that affects my community and many others. Several people do not know when or where their next meal will come from. I believe this is something we can help change. Y Club will connect with local businesses and churches to help pass out healthy food containers. The final issue is stray animals. There are many stray animals in my community. To reduce the population, I will partner with local veterinarians, the Judge Executive's office, to formulate a plan to spay and neuter stray animals. This will keep our community safer and show compassion for not only our citizens, but the animals as well. Thank you for giving me your time to discuss these issues that we can hopefully fix together. And remember, when Lucy leads, we succeed. So let's turn to those votes.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of the roots. Eleanor Roosevelt. Hi, my name is Haley Goff, and I'm a candidate for the upcoming 2025 KYA. As a 12-year-old student at Notre Dame Academy, I have a passion for service and a commitment to improving our community. My campaign centers on 3 key platforms: homelessness, public transportation, and healthcare. First, I am dedicated to addressing homelessness. For my service project, I collaborated with South End Street Angels, organizing a donation drive at my school. We collected essential items, assembled care packages, and distributed them to those in need. I collected over $700 and many other resources that this organization needed. My goal is to raise awareness and provide support to individuals experiencing this. Second, I advocate for improved public transportation. As our cities continue to grow, reducing traffic congestion and air pollution is crucial. Public transportation is vital for connecting communities and ensuring economic opportunities for all. My plan includes advocating for enhanced public transportation options and promoting safer pedestrian routes. This will help the ones who rely on public transportation to access jobs, education, and healthcare. That brings me to my last platform, healthcare. I'm committed to improving healthcare access and promoting healthy lifestyles. Good healthcare is a fundamental, not a privilege. Kentucky faces significant health challenges, including higher rates of obesity, diabetes, heart diseases, and strokes. By prioritizing healthcare, we can improve public health outcomes, reduce health disparities, and create a healthier, more productive society. Addressing homelessness, improving public transportation, and ensuring access to good healthcare are essential steps toward a better society. I'm confident with your support, we can achieve these goals and create a brighter future for Kentucky. And remember, vote Haley Goff for a future we can show off.
Hello, KYA. My name is Will Davis, and I'm a 7th grader at Greene County Middle School. I'm running for KYA presiding officer because I believe we can lead this amazing group into a new era, one where we encourage each other, lift each other up, give enthusiasm, and make the experience overall better. In my personal opinion, I'm loving, funny, and can do the right thing, even when no one is watching. That's what leadership means to me, stepping up when others don't, doing the right thing in the small moments, not just the big ones. A lot of that comes from my faith. I try to love people the way Jesus teaches us to love, with compassion, patience, and a heart for serving. When I was younger, I used to pick up trash around town, thinking, this is what Jesus wanted me to do, not for praise, not for attention, just because loving people starts with doing the right thing. As a member of my church, I'm very active in our nursing home ministry. We visit residents, sing carols, pray with them, and just try to bring joy. That ministry showed me how many seniors feel isolated and forgotten. And now, how one simple visit can completely change your day. That's why my service project, KYA, is Adopt a Nursing Home Resident. Students will get the chance to adopt one resident, send cards, make gift bags, and if allowed, visit them. One friendship can make a huge difference. Also, I want to support our veterans. I hope to start a veteran outreach program where students can send thank you cards, become pen pals, and show appreciation to those who serve our country. This is deeply personal to me because, if you don't know, my father was a veteran. He served 7 years and 3 deployments. A little encouragement can mean everything to someone who gave so so much. Another issue I care deeply about is ending poverty through community action. Poverty affects families throughout the Bluegrass State. I believe students can help by partnering with food banks, churches, and nonprofits to give out food boxes, hygiene kits, and other essentials. I believe that together, with your voices, your ideas, and your hearts for others, we can build a better future for KOA, where every student feels welcome and supported.
For too long, people of our state have been unable to buy simple, affordable medicine. For too long, people cannot walk around their neighborhoods without worrying about gun violence. For too long, Kentucky students have been denied a solid education because our schools are underfunded. Hello, I'm Jamar Benford, representing Western Middle School for the Arts. Your vote for me is a vote for progress, teamwork, and making Kentucky better. Kentucky students deserve great schools, deserve great education. Many schools don't even have enough money to provide a good education for Kentucky students. As presiding officer, I will work hard to make sure every school in Kentucky gets the funding it needs. We will enact tax incentives for businesses that invest in our schools. We will explore grants from both the federal government and private organizations. Finding new sources of funding will give our schools what they need to help Kentucky achieve a bright future. The cost of essential health care is out of reach for many Kentuckians. As presiding officer, I will make health care more affordable for everyone. To offset the cost of health care, I will create a special lottery where the money raised goes directly to health care programs. This program will help lower the cost of medical care for families who need it most. KYA. Gun violence is a serious problem we cannot ignore. When I'm a presiding officer, I will create educational programs to teach both children and adults how to solve problems peacefully. I will improve police training to make sure police officers can better protect communities. I will create programs to help people who need mental health support so they don't hurt themselves or others. I will mandate stronger background checks to keep guns away from dangerous people. Together, we can lower gun violence and make Kentucky a safer, more healthier, and better educated place for everyone. Be a star and vote Jamar.
Hello, my name is Ava Grace Carter and I'm running for presiding officer. I'm a 7th grader at Echo Middle School and this is my 3rd citywide conference. I previously have attended KYA and CUNA and enjoyed both experiences. I would like to be a presiding officer because I see the problems in the Commonwealth of Kentucky that I would like to work towards addressing. The first platform I would like to work towards fixing is giving children access to physical education. At my church, I helped in a fundraiser to raise money and give children access to playgrounds. I believe this is important because physical education is important for mental health because it reduces anxiety, depression, and enhances cognitive function through physical activity and social interaction. Another platform I would like to work toward addressing is creating safe places for the increased homeless population within the city. In 2025, 1,831 people were identified as homeless in Louisville. I would like to partner with Wayside Christian Mission. Wayside Christian Mission is a Kentucky-based organization that provides emergency services, shelter, and long-term support for homeless individuals, families, and veterans. Partnering with this organization, we can help by providing homeless people food and shelter until they're able to be steady on their feet again. The platform that I would like to work towards solving for the Commonwealth of Kentucky is addressing resources for the growing immigration population of Kentucky. Kentucky has approximately 238,000 foreign-born residents. Immigrants in Kentucky often lack access to resources in several key areas, including English language education, funding for school services, healthcare, and legal assistance. The way I will solve this problem is by partnering with the Community Response Coalition Kentucky, which offers a range of services including legal assistance, food, clothing, referrals for medical and mental health care. Partnering with this organization will help immigrants of Kentucky get the resources they need quickly. If elected, I will uphold the spirit and integrity of student-wide by making everyone feel important and showing everyone that they have a part in this experience. So I'd love to have your vote. Be smarter and vote for Carter.